Okay, good afternoon, students. We'll continue with chapter 4, climate. Chapter 4, geography, climate. So, our today's topic is the seasons. The seasons is the topic which we are going to cover today. Always keep your notepad and pen with you so that you can prepare your notes while class. So the monsoon type of climate which we have all over our country is characterized by a distinct seasonal pattern. Now, as we have read till now that our country is having a monsoon type of climate. But after that also, we have a seasonal pattern, and that is on the basis of weather phenomena. We have monsoon type of climate all over the India. Still, on the basis of different weather phenomena, we have divided our months into season. Okay. Now the weather condition generally change from one season to another. So if you see the seasons which we have divided, in that weather condition generally changes from one season to another. That means in one season if we have hot weather phenomena, then in next we will have cold. So like that the weather phenomena also changes with the season. Okay. And that is mostly observed in the interior part. Interior part, the coastal areas do not experience much variations. So with season, the weather phenomena also changes with the season, but that is prominent in the interior part of our country. That means if we have talked about Delhi, so the areas which are far from the sea or ocean or water bodies, those areas, that means interior parts, are they mostly observe these variation in the seasons, the extreme variations in the season. That means if we talk about Delhi, the winters will be extreme cold and the summers will be extreme hot. That kind of weather phenomena Delhi will see because it is having distance from the sea. Okay. Now if we talk about the coastal areas, our coastal areas do not experience much variation. Their summers will be also having moderate temperature and winters will also have a moderate temperature. But when we talk about the interior parts which are far from the sea, those areas observe the cold weather season, which is called winter. Then we have the hot weather season. The hot weather season, which is called summer. You people must be knowing this. Now, the third is the advancing monsoon season. This is rainy season. Then you have the retreating monsoon season. Retreating monsoon season. So this will be the transition. This will be transition. Okay. So these are the four main seasons which we have as per the division of weather phenomena. Okay. So the cold weather season, which will be winter, the hot weather season is summer, the advancing monsoon season, rainy, then you have the retreating monsoon season, transition. So here we will now start with, now we will read about these four one by one. Okay, that is what we will do. So we will start with the cold weather season first. Let us start with the cold weather season. Now this cold weather season begins from mid-November stays till February. Now December and January are the coldest. Now if we talk about this, when we talk about the cold weather season, which is winter, so it begins with mid-November and it stays till February. Now in this, December and January are the coldest one, and also the 22nd December is the most coldest day, right? Extreme cold you will face on this day, and this is having the shortest day. Yes, long night and short day. Now temperature decreases from south to the north. Temperature decreases from the south to the north. Northeast winds prevail over the country. So these things happen. So if you see the temperature decreases from south to north. So why it decreases from south to north? So if this is India, south will have the least temperature, but you move towards north, the north will have the extreme cold. Sorry, here temperature will have the maximum temperature you will have here, and here north. Now, can you people tell me why this happens? Why at the time of monsoon, we were having the hottest place here. Here we had the hottest place. Low pressure was creating. Now, all of a sudden, why we have extreme cold here? Why is that so? That time we were having extreme hot here because low pressure was creating. Now we have extreme cold here. Can anyone give me the reason for this? Be quick if you know. We don't have much time, so do it fast. Okay. Saloni has answered because of the shift of IT season, and that is correct answer. Because of the shift of IT season. So where this IT season shifted? This is the Earth. What we told? We have equator here on 0 degree. Then Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. So our India is somewhat here. So Tropic of Cancer was having the direct sun rays. That means IT season was here. So that time this place was having extreme hot. Now this IT season is shifting down. This IT season is shifting down because Earth is rotating like this and coming this way. So when it will come this way, the Tropic of Capricorn will get the maximum ray. Now it is like this. It is like this. This is the equator. This is Tropic of Cancer. This is Tropic of Capricorn. Yes. So here sun rays are coming. This Tropic of Cancer is getting maximum sun rays. When it will come in the middle, the equator will get the maximum sun rays. Now when it will come here, this side. So Tropic of Capricorn will get the maximum sun rays. So this is the summer season. This is the winter season. So here what happens? Our country will get less sun rays because IT season has shifted from Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn. Now Tropic of Capricorn is getting maximum sun rays. Our country is having winter. Understood? That is why now if India, this is equator. India will not cross the equator. If this is the Tropic of Capricorn and here you have India, so the maximum temperature will be in south and minimum temperature will be in north because the temperature is this is the IT season. So as this will go far from the IT season, the temperature will decrease. Understood? This is the phenomena which we have. So, the temperature will decrease from south to north because IT season is downwards now. Okay, it is below at the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, that is why south will have the maximum temperature and it will decrease when you come to north. So, north will face extreme weather, extreme cold condition. Okay, northeast wind prevail over the country. Now, as I told yesterday also I explained that when IT season is here, it is creating intense low pressure and it is attracting these southwest winds. Yes, but when this low pressure is shifted down, this low pressure IT season shifted to Tropic of Capricorn. So when it shifted to Tropic of Capricorn, now the low pressure is not here. There is no low pressure here. So where will be low pressure? Low pressure will be down. On the Tropic of Capricorn, low pressure will be created. So what will happen? These northeasterly winds will cover all our country. Understood? Now attraction is here. So this will northeasterly No questions. Okay, fine, then we'll move on. Now, what happens in cold weather? In cold weather, still we are reading this one. Okay, this is a dry season. Okay, but some amount of rainfall occurs on the Tamil Nadu coast. Now, why is it dry season? It is dry season because, as we have already discussed, this is India and here you have the Asia. This all is land. Okay, this all is land. So, northeasterly winds which are blowing, they are coming from land. So, when in winters what happens? Northeasterly winds cover the whole country. So, this northeasterly wind is not coming from the water body. It is coming from the land. So, when it is coming from land, they will not have moisture. And that is why this winter season remains dry. There is no rainfall, you can see. So, these westerly winds are, northeasterly winds are coming from the land masses, so they don't have moisture and that is why it remains dry. Now, the thing is, still the Tamil Nadu coast can see the rainfall, some amount of rainfall. Why? So, if you see, here you have Tamil Nadu coast. So, the westerly winds which are blowing like this, they are coming from Bay of Bengal. They are coming out from Bay of Bengal. So, some amount of moisture they take from this Bay of Bengal, and then when they hit here on the Tamil Nadu coast, it rains. Okay. So, northeasterly winds, when they come towards Tamil Nadu, they come through the Bay of Bengal. And that is why they take some moisture from Bay of Bengal and it rains in the Tamil Nadu in the month of November, December, October, November. Sorry, November, December. Okay. In the winter season, you can see the rainfall in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Now, due to low pressure, winds blow from the surface, that means interior land, normally clear sky, low temperature, and low humidity. Full variation. Variable winds are characteristic of this wind. So, if you see, due to low pressure, winds flow from the surface, that means interior land. Now, if you see, the wind is blowing in the opposite direction, right? As we have seen, the wind is blowing like this. Earlier, the southwest winds were blowing like in this direction, but now we have northeasterly winds, and this is blowing this way. So the low pressure is not here wind is blowing from the surface. Now wind is not coming through the ocean. From the ocean it is not blowing, it is blowing from the surface. Normally clear sky. So sky remains clear. The temperature will be low and humidity will be low. As you know, humidity will be there when there will be water vapor, more of the water vapor in the air, and that will be only possible when it is coming from the water body. So the wind is not blowing from the water body. It is coming from the land masses. So these humidity will be low. Okay, and triple variable winds are the characteristic of this weather. Okay. Now one more important thing which we have is, and this you must be knowing, you all have faced the winter season, right? So these things you all know that temperature remains low and all. So characteristic I think people can write when it comes. Now the thing is, impact of western cyclonic disturbance. This is important one. Western cyclonic disturbance. This we have already read. So in this what happens, because of western cyclonic disturbance we see winter rainfall. And this winter rainfall is useful for rabi crops. Now here this is the important one. We have already discussed about the western cyclonic disturbance. How is that created? So in Mediterranean Sea, what happens? In Mediterranean Sea, the cyclones, western cyclones are created. The cyclones are developed, and these the air which is blowing above this western cyclone, they actually take moisture, right? So they take moisture and they come to the India, and in the northern part of India you can see rainfall in winter. So that rainfall is because of the western cyclonic disturbances. I have already explained in very detailed manner this topic. So if you want the detailed one, you can go and watch the video related to western cyclonic disturbance. So basically what is that? In the Mediterranean region, the western cyclones are developed, and that is disturbance for the countries which are here, because they create destruction over there. The cyclones create disturbance. As we have tropical cyclone, we have tropical cyclone in this area. So these tropical cyclones create destruction in our country. So the same way, these western cyclones, they create destruction in the countries which are near to this. But the air which blows above this and come to India, those air bring moisture. They do not bring disturbance and destruction for us. In fact, they bring rainfall for us in winters. So this rainfall is very useful for rabi crops. These rabi crops, if you see, these rabi crops are sown in October and November, and they are harvested in March, April. Okay. So anyways, if you see these rabi crops, in winter we have dry season. Okay. Because northeasterly winds are blowing, they don't bring moisture. So we have dry season in winters. But we have rabi crops which are grown, which are sown in October, November, and they are harvested in March, April. So in this season they don't get moisture, they don't get rainfall. But because of the western cyclonic disturbance, we get rainfall in winters. Okay. So this is useful for us. Also the winter rainfalls, these rainfalls are called Mahavat. You need to remember these terms very properly, you need to understand this. So these are called Mahavat. This the winter rainfalls which is due to the western cyclonic disturbance in winter, this is called Mahavat. Okay. Now what is the impact on peninsular region of this winter? So peninsular region, if you say this is the peninsular region. So what happens in peninsular region? So as you know, our peninsular region is below the Tropic of Cancer. So this area, and it is near to the sea. It is near to the sea. So this peninsular region have a moderate kind of climate, weather in winter also. It does not see extreme cold. Okay, so these they don't see the harsh winter, and as they are on the lower latitude, they are on the lower latitude, and also land and sea influences there. Land and sea influences there. Because of that, this area, the peninsular India, does not see harsh winter. The weather remains moderate, average kind of moderate weather will be there. Okay. Any question till now, anyone? Any question, anyone? No questions. Okay. Now we have the hot season, summer, to read, but this is a very long topic. This topic will not be able to complete in such a time. So if you have any confusion from any of the previous topic, you can ask. No questions. So let me ask some questions to you. I can ask some questions to you. Okay, what happened with our islands? That means what happened with our islands in regard of monsoon winds? Okay. Like we have studied yesterday how these monsoon winds they have pulsating nature, how they come very soon, they cover the area, whole country very soon. In 1 month they cover the whole area, and after that when withdrawal starts, withdrawal is a gradual process, so it withdraws slowly and gradually from our country. But at that time, what our islands face? What happened with our islands? Can anyone answer? Be quick if you know. Don't go on Google. Recall whatever you read. So I am waiting for the answer. Be quick. What happened with our islands during monsoon? When southwest winds are blowing, at that time, what happens? Be quick. So Saloni has answered, when monsoon winds are coming, then first islands are getting monsoon, but it withdraw at last. In this scenario, these islands are getting rainfall in approx 6 months. Very good. What happens when this monsoon prevails, when this monsoon comes? These monsoons hit the island first. These are the islands. This is not really such a thing. So if these are islands, it will hit the island first. It will come to island first. And when it is withdrawing, when it will withdraw like this. So when it withdraws from the island last. So it comes to island first, withdraws from island last. That is why the islands get maximum period of rainfall. That is approximately for 6 months our islands get the rain. That is the condition with islands. Okay. Next up, I want to know why Tamil Nadu get rain in October, November. That is the time when monsoon is withdrawing. So why does Tamil Nadu get rain in winter? After when monsoon is withdrawing, it is already withdrawn. That time why Tamil Nadu is getting the rainfall? That is my question. So please answer quickly. Okay, Braj has answered. Tamil Nadu gets winter rainfall because of the southwest trade winds which blow towards north. Southwest wind, how it will blow towards north, Braj? That is southwest wind, no? It will always blow towards south. This is southwest wind. I have told you by the tail you can name the wind. So it is blowing towards southeast, southwest. This is the north, south, east, west. So it is blowing from south, west. So that is why it is southwest. And when it will blow like this, it will be called northeast because it is coming from northeast. So how south do you think when southwest will turn like this? It will become northeast. When it will come this side, it will become northeast. That is not correct. Anyone else? Madhvi. Chennai receives most of its rain from northeast and low pressure system developed in the Bay of Bengal and moved toward the east coast of. That is correct. That is correct. I don't know, Madhvi, if you have googled or what, from where you are taking, but this answer is correct. What happens? What I told in winters by October, November, what happens? Mid of November, this the northeasterly winds prevail our country. These are the northeast winds. So when this northeast wind is coming like this is India, it is coming like this. So it is coming from Bay of Bengal. That is what I explained just now. So Bay of Bengal, this is northeast wind, not southwest wind. It is northeast wind. So northeast wind, which is coming from this area, it will take moisture from Bay of Bengal. So when it will come and hit here on the Tamil Nadu coast, it will rain. So when this wind starts, it starts from November. Just we read about this now. So that is why Tamil Nadu get most of it rain in November, December. Understood? In winter season. Because in winter season, northeast wind starts. So these northeast east wind